All right, everybody, welcome. So glad you're here. Today we're diving into something a little deep. We're talking about that sneaky little thought pattern that makes us our own worst enemy. It's like having a tiny heckler living in your head. They don't even pay rent. We all have moments where we're not thrilled with ourselves, but sometimes it goes further, into secretly hating ourselves. Now, before you click away, I promise it's not a downer. Think of this as a friendly chat. You're the star. We're going to explore why this happens. Because you're amazing, even if you don't always feel it. It's like wearing mismatched socks. You're still great. The goal is to understand and be kinder to ourselves. Life's too short to be your own bully. There are enough real bullies out there. So let's figure out these 7 reasons and how to stop. Sound good? Great! Okay, first up, self-criticism. Oh boy, this one's a biggie, isn't it? It's that voice inside your head that's always pointing out what you did wrong, what you have done better, or why that thing you're proud of actually isn't that great. This inner critic, if we let it, can be absolutely relentless. It's the one that replays that awkward thing you said at a party 3 years ago, right when you're trying to fall asleep. Thanks, brain. Super helpful. This constant barrage of negativity isn't constructive. It's destructive. It chips away at your confidence, piece by piece, until you start to believe all those mean little whispers. Imagine if you talk to your friends the way your inner critic talks to you. You wouldn't have any friends left, right? So why do we think it's okay to talk to ourselves that way? It's a habit, a really tough one to break, but it's so important to recognize when that critic is taking over the microphone. The antidote to this, and it sounds so simple but it's powerful, is self-compassion. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend who's having a tough time. All right, let's talk about something we all do, even if we know we shouldn't, comparing ourselves to others. It's like a human default setting, isn't it? Oh, look at their perfect vacation, job, relationship, avocado toast. And with social media, oh my goodness, it's like comparison on steroids, with a side of glitter and a perfect filter. We scroll through these highlight reels of everyone else's lives, and suddenly, our own perfectly good life can start to feel a bit beige. It's a trap, I tell you. A beautifully curated, highly addictive trap. The thing is, we're comparing our behind-the-scenes, messy, real life to someone else's carefully crafted front-stage performance. It's not a fair fight. You don't see the 27 attempts it took to get that candid laughing photo, or the argument they had right before posting about their perfect anniversary. You just see the shiny end result and your brain goes, why isn't my life that shiny? It's like comparing your everyday PJs to someone's red carpet gown. Both are fine for their purpose, but they're not in the same league for daily wear, you know? This constant comparison can really do a number on your self-esteem. It makes you focus on what you have instead of appreciating what you have. It can breed envy, resentment, and that awful feeling of inadequacy. Next up on our list of self-sabotaging culprits, perfectionism. Oh, perfectionism, you sound so good on paper, don't you? I just have high standards, we say. But really, it's often a velvet-lined cage. It's this relentless drive to be flawless, to never make a mistake, to achieve an impossibly high standard in everything you do. And guess what? It's exhausting. And it's a recipe for feeling like a constant failure, because perfection, newsflash, is not actually attainable. Shocker, I know. When you're a perfectionist, anything less than perfect feels like a catastrophe. A tiny typo in an email? Disaster. A slightly burnt piece of toast? The day is ruined. This isn't about striving for excellence, which is healthy. It's about an obsessive need to avoid any hint of imperfection. It's often rooted in a fear of judgment, a fear of not being good enough. So you set these sky-high goals, and when you inevitably fall short, because again, human, that inner critic we talked about has a field day. All right, let's talk about the past. Specifically, dwelling on past mistakes. We all have them, right? Moments we wish we could do over, things we said or did that make us cringe just thinking about them. It's like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with every single blunder, every misstep, every oops moment from our entire lives. And let me tell you, that backpack gets heavy. It weighs you down, it slows your progress, and it makes it really hard to enjoy the journey you're on right now. Holding on to these past mistakes, replaying them over and over in your mind, doesn't change them. It's like watching the same bad movie on repeat, hoping for a different ending. It's not going to happen. All it does is keep those negative feelings alive. The guilt, the shame, the regret. And when you're constantly marinating in those emotions, it's pretty hard to feel good about yourself in the present. It's like trying to drive forward while staring intently into the rearview mirror. Not a good strategy, folks. Let's talk about self-care, often the first thing to go when life gets busy. Think of yourself as a car. Without maintenance, it breaks down. We're the same. Constantly giving without replenishing leads to burnout. Neglecting self-care isn't heroic. It's a cry for help. Value yourself enough to take care of yourself. Lack of self-care manifests in many ways. Listen to your body. It needs a break. Let's talk about the soundtrack of our minds, specifically negative self-talk. This is like having a really mean, unhelpful narrator following you around all day, commenting on everything you do. And trust me, their reviews are rarely 5 stars. You're not smart enough for this. You'll probably mess it up. Why even bother trying? Nobody really likes you. Sound familiar? This constant stream of negativity is incredibly powerful, and not in a good way. It's like a poison that slowly seeps into your self-esteem. This internal dialogue shapes our reality. If you're constantly telling yourself you're a failure, you'll start to believe it, and you'll probably act in ways that confirm it. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like wearing glasses with a doom and gloom filter. Everything looks bleak, especially yourself. This negative self-talk reinforces all those other reasons for self-hate we've discussed. Unresolved trauma is incredibly important to talk about. Trauma can cast a long shadow, affecting how you see yourself and the world. It could be from big events or subtle experiences like emotional neglect or bullying. These experiences can distort your self-perception, leading to self-blame or worthlessness. Unresolved trauma can manifest in anxiety, depression, and difficulty with relationships. It's like trying to build a beautiful house on a shaky foundation. Phew, we covered a lot today, didn't we? Recognizing these patterns is the first step, and it's a huge one. If any of this resonated with you, please know you are not alone. The most important takeaway is to be kind to yourself. You deserve the same compassion and love you give to others. You are worthy, you are enough exactly as you are.